Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Greg Jones for Engine Builder. We are at the 2024 Ultimate Callout Challenge. We're in the Choate Engineering Performance booth. I'm joined by Ethan Ross. And between us here is a 6.7 Powerstroke short block Workhorse, and it's our Diesel of the Week.
Engine Builder's Diesel of the Week is sponsored by AMSOIL, the first in synthetics.
Ethan, how's it going, man? Good to see you again.
Good to see you too, brother. Been a long time. You guys been good? Doing
yeah,
right?
we've been good. You know, back here for another UCC. Can't complain, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's my favorite event of the year.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. So we stumbled upon your booth, and you got a couple engines in here, and one being this 6.7 Powerstroke. So we'd love to know a little bit more about what you guys do here on this platform and exactly what you got here.
Sure. So yeah, in our Workhorse series, it's designed to be the tow pig, right? So with the 6.7 Powerstroke in particular, you can expect power numbers in excess of 650, 700 reliably while doing the heavy duty work.
Yeah.
So the first thing you're going to notice is the coated fly cut and D-lip pistons here with the Choate logo. So going to reduce hot spots here. It's going to have a stage 2 cam in it. So you're going to have increased lift and duration for that pulling power. To match the cam, you got chromoly push rods because you don't want deflection in your push rods, obviously. That doesn't come on the short blocks here. You'll have the push rods on the long block. The short block does have the stage 2 cam.
Yeah.
Another big selling point is from the harmonic balancer back to our billet flex plate here.
Yeah.
It's a truly balanced rotational assembly.
Okay.
So our tolerance is within 2 grams, which is a lot better than the factory. So.
Yeah, and you're keeping the factory crank though?
Factory crank.
Yep. Okay.
Yep. It's torque plate honed.
Okay.
So you're gonna have a truly round cylinder once you bolt the heads onto it.
Yeah. Yeah. Very good.
And if you do get a long block, over there on the table behind me is a set of our O-ringed 6.7 heads.
Yeah.
So they match to it perfectly, and then you get a 5-year, 100,000-mile warranty too.
Very good.
You get the long block.
Very good. All right. So Ethan, you mentioned the coated pistons. You mentioned the rotating assembly getting balanced. The factory crank. How about the rods? Are you guys updating anything with the rods there?
This has factory rods,
okay,
but all of our engines come fully customizable. So if you do want that extra power, we can throw a set of billet rods in there, no problem at all.
Yeah, very good. And then you mentioned this thing gets honed out nice and round, so the bores are great.
Yeah.
Any other machine work that you guys do on the block, or do you want to talk more about the heads?
Well, all of our blocks are obviously they're line honed. We do full decking to the surface heads.
Yep.
The surface hit here where the heads go.
Yep.
Other than that, that's about it for the machining surfaces. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now you mentioned you alluded to the heads here behind us. You want to talk a little bit about what you guys do there, and then some of the components that are going into the head. Sure.
So the heads get all of our 6.7 heads get updated valves because they have problems from the factory.
Yeah.
With the high heat separation. So that's first off. Those don't come with heavy duty springs, but again, fully customizable. If you want heavy duty springs, we'll put them on there for you.
Yeah.
And then the biggest thing is the O-ring. It's perfect for grabbing that head gasket, really sealing it down, and then it helps with heat dissipation as well.
Yeah. And the O-ring, that's just cut into the head surface?
Just into the head, not the block. Yep. And you can use stock head gaskets, which is the best thing about it.
Yeah.
So
excellent.
So if you do have a head gasket issue, 10 years down the road, you don't have to find some specialty head gasket. Slap a stock one back on there, you're good to go. Yeah. And of course, it comes studded as well.
Yeah, very good. All right, Ethan, how about some of the fueling that you guys would typically do on the Workhorse series? What options do you guys have?
You can run stock fueling.
Okay.
That's the best thing about it is guys who want it reliable, they want it as a tow pig. The best thing you can do is to not throw all the power in the world at it, right?
Yeah.
Keep the power numbers low, reliability stays high.
Yeah.
So you can throw stock fuel and air at it, and it's going to hold it all day. If you want to do some increased horsepower, like I said, up to about 700, you can run oversized injectors as well.
Okay.
But it can handle pretty much anything you throw at it.
Yeah, very good. And then how about the turbo? Do you guys kind of stick with the factory turbo setup, or do you have options there too?
We have options. Anything from a factory turbo up to like a stage 2 turbo.
Yeah.
Be perfect for this. Yeah.
Okay. And then what does all that equate to in terms of the performance? You mentioned this is something that guys typically get for their tow rig.
Yeah.
It's the Workhorse series, but what's some of the performance numbers out of the 6.7?
Right. So if you do want to use it for performance instead of towing, you don't really want your performance truck to also be your towing truck.
Sure.
You can have some reliability issues there.
Yeah.
But with being fully customizable, if we throw a set of rods at it, throw a girdle on it, throw some main caps on it, over 1,000.
Okay.
well over 1,000.
And what are guys typically, getting horsepower numbers for if they're just doing the tow stuff?
600.
Okay.
Right around 600.
Right.
Beautiful towing engine.
So anywhere from 6 to that 1,000 horsepower mark.
That's right.
Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. Ethan, anything else about the 6.7 Powerstroke here that we're leaving out?
I don't think so.
Cool.
I think we covered everything, but reliability is
Awesome.
the key here. You're buying an engine that you're gonna be able to use for a long time.
Well, Ethan, always a pleasure getting to catch up with you.
You too, Greg.
Thanks for the time.
Absolutely.
Guys, we appreciate you watching this episode of Diesel of the Week. Make sure you're checking out everything that Ethan and Cass have going on over here at Choate Engineering Performance. And as always, make sure you're checking out EngineBuilderMag.com for more great engine content. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.